Today, we're diving into the latest real estate market update for Alachua County, Florida. If you're considering buying, selling, or just keeping up with the local housing trends, stick around as we review how the market performed in October compared to September of this year and take a look at year over year changes from October 2023. Stick around. So let's get started with some of the basics. Alachua County's real estate market in October 2024 showed interesting shifts in activity compared to last month. We're focusing specifically on single family homes and examining new listings, sold homes, and overall market dollar volume. First, new listings in October. There were 202 new single family home listings in Alachua County, and that's about a 19% decrease from September when we saw 240 new listings. The drop indicates a slight cooling off in new inventory, which could reflect seasonal trends or even economic conditions that have made sellers more cautious. Next, sold homes. October saw 180 single-family homes sold, marking a 6% increase from the 169 homes sold in September. This bump in sales volume suggests that while fewer new listings came on the market, buyer demand remained strong enough to close more transactions. Next, let's talk about dollar volume. Total dollar volume for sold homes in October reached over 72 million. That's up from around 67 million in September, and about a 6.6% increase. So, while we had fewer new listings, the sales value continued to rise, likely due to sustained buyer interest and possibly higher price points in the area. Year over year, now we're looking at the year over year stats, and the comparison of October of 24 versus October 2023 can provide more context. Here we see for October 2023, there were 255 new listings, and that number has dropped quite a bit. Year over year, 26% drop. Number of homes sold also dropped 6.7%, and the dollar volume is only down about 3%. Average price of a home versus last year was up 3.5%. The median price up about 2.7%. And then if you look at the list price, sold price per square foot, very similar numbers there. And then the last thing we should look at is the days on market. You have cumulative days on market versus agent days on market. Important distinction to look at the history of the homes sold, because the agent days on market will represent a period of time that one particular agent has had that listing. So if it's gone through an expiration on the market and then come back on the market, that clock continues to run. Whereas the cumulative days on market will reset if a broker gets fired and someone new comes in. That's going to restart that clock. So a year ago, we were in the 40s, and now we're up to the 60s. So homes are staying on the market a little bit longer at this point. Right, so before we wrap up this video, I just want to show a few examples of homes that sold within that median price range of about 350,000, and I'll try to go through each part of town to have at least one example. So for this, I'm looking at Northeast Gainesville. For this sale, I had to go all the way back to May to find a closing in this price range, but it's a nicely redone house in Pine Terrace on Northeast 8th Avenue. And from the photos you'll see here, this home was really nicely redone. It wasn't on the market very long, and let's see what we've got. 3 days on the market. It was listed at $369, and it sold for $360. That's about $230 a square foot. This sale is from Northwest Gainesville in the Buckridge West neighborhood. This is in zip code 32606, but we could see this went on the market in May. It was listed for 90 days at $349,000. Wound up selling at $349,000 on October 3rd. Sold price $222 a square foot, and you'll see from the photos here, a very nice home. But this is what the median price will get you. Next, we have this Hickory Forest home, also listed for $349,900. It was only on the market for 13 days, and it sold for $347,500. That works out to $214.24 square foot. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And this also looks like a very nice home. Again, for a median dollar amount, this is not a bad value. So in order to be able to pull in a southeast address, I had to go back again, this time into a May listing date for a sale in August. And I wouldn't ordinarily put in a mobile home, but we're not doing comps here. We're just doing a market report. So this is okay to show a list price at 369,000 on the market for 22 days. Wound up selling for 360. That's a little above the median price, and you've got a price per square foot of 175.78. There is some acreage with this too, so that kind of skews the numbers a little bit. But again, we're not doing comps. We're just trying to show value in different parts of town. Hope this helps, and we'll talk about another report next month. So, what does this all mean for buyers and sellers in Alachua County? For sellers, the market still shows strong demand and rising dollar volume, which could make it an opportune time to sell before the end of the year. For buyers, while fewer new homes are hitting the market, an uptick in sales suggests a competitive landscape. Stay prepared, and pre-approved can make all the difference if you're serious about purchasing a home soon. My name is Matt Terrifice, your Gainesville, Florida realtor with eXp Realty. If you'd like to know anything more about the market here, a specific community, or anything about moving to the Gainesville area, or property that you already own here, connect with me below by calling, emailing, or text, or book a call on my calendar. Have a great day.